Hello, everybody. Why is it so quiet? What's happening? It's quieter than Sleepy Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you? Great to see you.
When Matt went head-to-head with Pharaoh, it quickly turned into one of those dream crossover moments in the world of impressions, with both of them absolutely running wild on the funniest scenarios. The real highlight was Matt doing Howard Stern, while Pharaoh went unbelievably funny slipping into Will Smith.
Are you still banging your wife?
I mean, somebody is.
Right.
Yeah, me.
It's like an intern or something.
I'm like, I'm like a social butterfly. I'm busting my Instagram testicles. There we go.
Matt's impression game was so far ahead that he was randomly picking guests onto Kelly and Mark's show and still nailing every impression like crazy. But what made it even better was the physical comedy he brought with each one. And when he became Sebastian, he absolutely broke everyone on the show.
I got to this bar. Who the hell are these people asking a girl out when they're drinking a vodka soda?
Talk about nailing a character. Matt nailed Jeff Goldblum so well that it paid off in the most extraordinary way. His impression was so spot on that it even led to him replacing Goldblum to voice the Grandmaster in a What If episode, and later getting hired by Marvel for an animated project.
Here we are in Los Angeles, California. Jeff Goldblum, G-O-L-D-B-L-U-M. With the wizard and I, there may be trouble ahead. Give me a... yes, of course.
When Matt went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the first thing he did upon seeing Biden as the sitting president was quickly switch into that hilarious Trump voice and basically try to derail everything with his unexpected humor.
Great to see you losers. A lot of people say that. Hello, everybody. Why is it so quiet? What's happening? It's quieter than Sleepy Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you? Great to see you.
Matt feels like the new wave of impressions, taking shots at just about everyone. So when he brought Bill Maher on and immediately slipped into an impression of him, you could almost sense the tension building in real time. Instead of playing along or appreciating the bit, he reacted in the most Maher way possible.
It just doesn't sound like me.
Oh, Bill, it sounds so much like you.
No, because I'm talking now.
I'm talking to you.
And it doesn't sound like me.
And finally, new rule, if you're going to do a show with someone, make sure it sounds good first.
Every time Matt walks into a studio, he's got his Mitch McConnell glasses ready just in case something funny goes down. And the White House Correspondents' Dinner gave him the perfect setup to unleash a spot-on Mitch, looking like he's seen the depths of hell itself, all while also slipping those unintentional racist remarks.
Well, let me begin by stating what a privilege it is to be at this dinner celebrating ordinary Americans and African Americans.
When Matt showed up at the Golden Globes, he basically turned the biggest red carpet into his own personal impression playground, and Nicolas Cage got quite the surprise hearing his own voice and mannerisms coming out of a Chicago kid.
When I interview you, I just kind of start talking like you, and I just kind of want to find the Declaration of Independence.
Well, that was a little more like Andy Samberg.
Almost every impersonator takes a shot at late-night comedy hosts, and Johnny Carson always seems to be everyone's favorite. So even Matt had to give it a go, and he left Drew Barrymore and Ross completely laughing for real.
You know, this is Johnny Carson back from the dead. And Drew, I know when you were on my show, you gave me your old teeth and you put them on my desk. So here is a retainer, a fix for your teeth.
Is this still fucking you up, Howard? It's fucking me up, right?
Yeah. When the person you're imitating gets so thrown off hearing their own voice mirrored back at them that they admit it's genuinely messing with their head, that's about as high a compliment as it gets. And Matt pulled off exactly that on Howard Stern's show, delivering an impression that somehow felt even sharper than the real thing.
Right. I jerk off with my blank hand, right?
Right hand, right.
Right. As Matthew McConaughey would say, all right, right.
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 All right.
It takes real guts to pull off a presidential impression, but doing it in front of the president takes it to another level. And Matt, who has mastered over 250 impressions, even performed Barack Obama right in front of the man himself.
This is an impression not just for red states or blue states, but this is a voice for these United States, because together we believe in that creed that says, I am my brother's keeper.
For every impression, there are always a few voices that just come naturally without much effort. And for Matt, becoming King Charles was exactly that. Almost effortless, yet so spot on that it had the whole room laughing for real.
It all started with me watching The Crown, though. I like the way all the syllables and the words just always connecting and they go together.
DiCaprio's characters are packed with detail, while his personal life stays pretty private. making a spot-on impression tough for any impressionist. And while Matt didn't fully nail it, he still captured those iconic hand gestures and that intense facial energy that's deeply ingrained in all of DiCaprio's characters.
It's an honor to be here as the history of the cinematic art form unfolds. Mr. Marty Scorsese, Mr. Alejandro Inarritu, I do not take tonight for granted. Climate change is real. Thank you very much.
And we're doing two Joes.
It's two Joe.
Two Joe Bidens, come on.
The absolute genius of impersonators coming together was always bound to produce something unbelievably hilarious, and it definitely did, with plenty of impressions flying around. But nothing topped the moment they simultaneously did Biden, creating a three-Biden universe no one was prepared for.
I see you, but I don't.
I don't see you.
We don't see each other.
You ain't black.
You ain't black unless you vote for Joe.
We beat
Breakfast
Medicaid.
Club.
The tennis love runs deep for Matt. Deep enough for him to actually follow the whole tour and pull off impressions of just about everyone, from Nadal and Novak Djokovic to even Roger Federer's uniquely iconic voice.
It's great to be back at Arthur Ashe. It means a lot, and he's a great host, and I'm getting a little PTSD seeing Del Potro here. He beat me.
Usually, impersonators can mimic voices, but Matt was on a completely different level, like a comedian, impersonator, and even a world-class singer all rolled into one. And his short little duet with Michael Bublé really showed he definitely had what it takes to be a world-class singer.
Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum.
God, you're beautiful, Lord.
Matt has openly said Jennifer Coolidge is his favorite impression to do, and he's brought it out multiple times whenever he's met her at award season events. And every single time, Coolidge could barely get a word out from laughing so hard.
Oh, God. It's not bad. It could be worse. Oh, God, I feel... Do you think it is good or not?
It's very good. Yeah, you're right up there with Ariana's.
Matt wasn't just performing on TV shows or interviews. His impression game was so far ahead that he was pulling off spot-on characters across the trifecta of cable news networks. And his hilarious take on McConnell even had a CNN host completely breaking through the entire segment.
Thrilling to be with you on CNN. For Halloween this year, I'm going to be appearing as a frozen statue.
With such a knack for impressions, he has likely gotten appreciation from plenty of the actors he imitates. But Andy Cohen had that wholesome joy on his face that speaks for itself, showing how much he liked and enjoyed Matt's whole imitation personality.
What is your least favorite thing about this Andy Cohen impression? Yeah,
You know what? I don't have a problem with it.
But why
You're
don't-
young and cute. Yeah.
And I'm Jewish.
And you're
Yeah.
Jewish.
Friend was so deep into impersonating other celebs that he started finding bridges between different character voices. And the way he effortlessly switches between Howard Stern and Alan Alda not only steals the moment from the hosts, it had them cracking up the whole time.
Where Howard Stern, he gets so deep, he's right over here. Yeah. You bring it up just a little bit, you get Alan Alda.
I never made that connection.
Nuts to me.
While Matt did a ton of impressions, his McConaughey was definitely not his strongest suit. And even if he couldn't nail that iconic accent, it hardly mattered, as he still managed to get the laughs he needed, especially from the man himself.
Well, I think you've done that, the version of McConaughey that you were just doing before I got here.
That's a little bit I was.
Does that help you go to sleep?
Yeah, that soothing thing going on. Tennis fans love the way you direct them into playing well.
Nowadays, pulling off a spot-on Trump impression has kind of become bread and butter for almost every impressionist, and Matt was no different. But he added a fun twist by doing impressions of other people, like Fallon and Baldwin doing the president, while Trump goes absolutely fuming over it.
But Baldwin goes like this. He goes, "We've got a great show. Boopity 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 boo." I don't do that. I never say boopity boo. And the last one is Jimmy failing Fallon. He touched my hair like a dog.